Hey friends, brightest blessings, Psychic Medium Elizabeth Grove, the Paranormal Priestess here. For those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. Hi, I'm Elizabeth. I am a professional medium, divine channeler, remote spirit extractor specialist, and I happen to be a divine twin on the twin flame journey. I thought I'd do a video today, a channeled message that was especially connected with Valentine's Day. And I want this to really be a video for everyone out there who's watching it to really work with and maybe be inspired by, because I feel like some people get a little upset around this time. And of course, we're all focusing on love, around Valentine's Day, but it's about the perspective and it's about how we are focusing on love and what we're doing with that love, how we see it. And I really wanted to bring that out as something really, really important. But I did want to channel some messages from Archangel Chamuel, who is the Archangel of soulmates, of love, also Archangel Raphael of the heart. And it's really a beautiful thing to be able to do this, because when we shift our perspective to the archangels, to the angelic perspective, we are always then stepping into the truth. And every time we do that, it's always going to bring us a lot more peace instead of making us nervous or we're very confused about things. So the very first thing that I want to bring through here, let me see what they would like to say. The first thing they want to bring up is the fact that there are people that are out there. If you are on the twin flame journey, this really applies to anyone, but if you are on the twin flame journey, to really understand that it's not about having lack. So if you are not with your beloved counterpart in the physical right now, there are things that are still in the works, still being orchestrated. Please know that it's really okay. It's really okay. And to be able to celebrate the love that is absolutely there right now, and to not see it as having lack or being without your beloved. The beloveds are connected at the heart center. They share sparks. So they are always within each other's heart space. And it's really important to be reminded of that, because we get caught up in not having our beloved, and we say to ourselves, okay, well, how can I absolutely have a happy Valentine's Day? Or how could I have that if I don't have him or her with me? And the angels want you to know that it's in the highest good to shift that perspective, to release that, and to know that that love is always present. They're talking about giving self-love. Really, really important. Self-love. To be able to bring that to yourself, to celebrate you, to celebrate the love that you are. So if you are not currently with your beloved for Valentine's Day, don't see it as that you're being left out of anything, that you're unwanted, and that you are not special and that you're not worthy of love somehow, some way. That is absolutely false. You are love. Every moment that you are breathing here, that you're walking here, that you are living here, you are love. You are that love. You are that divine being. So how could you possibly be without it? And it's really important to remind ourselves of that. So if you are not with your beloved in the physical right now, because things are being worked out, and they are, believe me, they are, then celebrating yourself is going to be a wonderful way to celebrate this type of day. Is great to just really look at yourself in the mirror, really love what you see, love the person that you are, love what you represent, love what you bring. Shower yourself with nice things, whatever makes you happy, whatever makes you feel comfortable, whatever romance means to you, you can always have that. You can always step into that energy. It's all about intention. So if you intend in experiencing romance, experiencing love, claim it. Claim that love. Step into it. Step into that energy and be the love. So whatever makes you feel, say, romantic, whether it be putting candles on or putting essential oils on or buying yourself flowers or just doing something that you really love to do for yourself, pamper yourself, whatever it may be, take the joy in that. Really step into that joy, step into that love, and know that love is here. Love is absolutely here. So that's something they really wanted to impress upon you. They want to talk about letting go for people, for those of you out there. Really good point. They said let go of the ways that you have perceived love in the past. So let this be a time to kind of hit the reset button for many of you when it comes to love and romance, your experiences with it. And they want many of you to let go of any of those past disappointments or connections that you may have had with your beloved in the physical that have not worked out or have hurt you or have caused you pain. They say for any of you who have loved and lost, know that you have not lost. Okay. They said, please, that's what they said. For any of you who think that you have loved and lost, that you have not lost, that you're winners. All has unfolded as necessary. And that's what they said. And that's very, very true. And it's all about perspective. It's about shifting from that older paradigm to the higher paradigm, shifting to the divine perspective of things. So may this be an opportunity for you out there to be able to let go of any of those impediments, letting go of anything that has stopped you or prevented you from being the love. So rather than it be something to attain from another person who's embodied, but rather than just know that that love is omnipresent, always, and it is. It absolutely is. Love is beyond time and space limitations. And to let go of how you have perceived love to be and your expectations of what love should look like, what love should act like, speak like, how the process should go. Many are caught up in. Okay, they said that many of you out there are still caught up in some patterns of ego connected to love and togetherness. And these patterns of ego, again, it's about the ego judging what love should be. And there's those should be's and should nots, should be's and should be not. And they're really asking to be very, very open to receiving love in its highest forms, in its forms that you have not experienced before. So even if you have had a lot of very challenging experiences, say with a divine partner in the past, and the communications were either maybe secretive, kind of deceptive, empty, whatever the scenario would have been, and it left you just hurting and emotional and really questioning things as to what you what you believe about love. Archangel Chamuel and Archangel Raphael are really asking to let any of those things go, to really be open now to receive love, love in all its forms, to let things unfold naturally. They're talking about many of you out there have gone through so much, so much, and you've developed over time. You've grown. So you're not in the same place that you used to be in. You have learned through the pain, of course, but you've also learned through the joys of connecting and getting to learn about what truth is and what it is not. So many of you have really gained wisdom to understand the truth of love and what is not love, what is from the ego. And it has been a painful lesson for many of you, but now you are stepping into that place of wisdom where you're able to take this wisdom and you're able to take action from your true authentic self, and you're able to now be open to receive pure forms of love and more harmony in your connections. So be open to that. Really a lot of release for this Valentine's Day, a lot of just release and shifting your perspective and leaving any of those disappointments and leaving any of anything that has caused you unrest, whether that has been even doubts or fears that your beloved will, for those of you who do know that you have a divine beloved, to let go of any of those doubts and any of those fears that your beloved is not changing, going through a transition, and really beginning to know what it is that they want and that they don't want. Even if your beloved has not taken action yet, please know that for this Valentine's Day, it's fine. No matter where you are on your path, it is completely okay. And to just be able to surrender. I've been getting this very, very often for many of the clients that I do readings for about the surrendering and the trusting. And the Archangel Chamuel and Raphael are reminding people that the more love that you put out there, the more you get back in return. The law of return. But that love has to really be cultivated within yourself first. You're unable to give that love out if you don't have it first for your own self. So some of you have been struggling, they say, with not loving yourself enough and wanting someone to fill that void, whether it's a twin flame, whether it's a soulmate, but they're saying, though, that if you step into your self-love and you're stepping into that self-empowerment and you are putting that energy out there, that is exactly what will bring your beloved home to you. Okay? That you are the attractor for that. And being that love, it's really the key. It's really the key to all of this. And so whatever this Valentine's Day is going to prevent you from feeling love for yourself, feeling that this moment, the moment you're living in, whatever's happening to you right now, wherever you're at, to just be in that moment, be in that experience, and to bring love to it, So, in other words, bring love to yourself, bring love to your days, whatever it is that you are doing with your life right now, whether or not you're with a partner physically, um, that to bring love to your everyday living, bring love to yourself. And I know it's redundant, but it really is the truth. It really is the truth. To being able to attract the highest level love is when you are able to carry that love. That love is already within you. It already is. It's about tapping into it, embracing it, and standing within it. They are saying, though, however, that it's the time now for the beloveds to come together and to have conversation. And so, this is something important to know right now for those of you who are on a divine twin flame path, that coming together and being able to discuss your feelings and having an open conversation is highlighted here. And it's something that I've been reading a lot with my clients is that even if you haven't spoken for a while, if some of you, maybe you've never spoken to your twin in the physical, those heart-to-heart conversations are coming up. And it's because so much has been going on within the two spaces. So those of you who are awakened, obviously you have a lot that you understand, that you've learned, that you've grown through, that you want to tell your beloved, that you want to be able to hear them say as well, they understand it and that they accept it and all of that. Again, be patient and be compassionate with that process. But conversations are happening. Some of these conversations are not limited to just the physical. There's going to be also conversations, heart to hearts, happening telepathically as well from the mental and emotional bodies. And again, this is more grounded also. So even if you are not in the same physical place, that telepathy, that type of discussion is also going to clear the air. Okay. So this is highlighted around Valentine's Day, but it's something that they wanted to bring out. For those of you out there who feel that this is never going to happen, again, they really want to impress upon all of you to start again, to begin again, to have a fresh new. It's more so of an excitement of things to come. And it's like Christmas, like when there's gifts under the tree, and you know there's gifts, but you don't know what they are, and it's like you want to peek, but you're not allowed to peek at those presents. But just know that the gifts are coming. You will open those gifts. And so for those of you who have lost your excitement over love, over romance, over, is it possible for us to come together when the time is right, the right energy, and have this stability together? Please know that the magic is right around the corner and it's already been orchestrated. The ball is rolling. It really, really is. And so, Archangel Chamuel and Raphael do want to remind those of you out there who are just saying, oh, I don't know anymore. I don't know about this path, and I'm not really sure if this is even going to go anywhere or anything like that, to lose those fears. For those of you who may be watching this who are new to this and you are currently awakened just recently, there's a message here for you. There's a newfound trust that's developing, and they're really impressing upon me to say to you to trust what it is that you are receiving about your beloved. So, however you're experiencing this beloved, through the intensities, through the feelings, through the knowingness, to trust this. But they're saying that many of you don't know how to proceed. You don't know what actions to take, and you're fearful of taking those actions at this point. So they're saying to let that go. They're saying to release that. So if you are a new twin flame, you've just discovered that you are a new twin flame, and you have been getting the experiences of this and the knowingness and the feelings and the signs and everything, and have been putting it together and doing your research and all of that and connecting with your team, to really let go of that fear and just trust what it is that you're receiving. They're talking about that you will be ready to move forward and to take action with this, because there's so much in your life that has been changing. There's so much that you know now that you want in your life, and you know the things that you don't want. You know the things that don't work, the people that have not satisfied you or brought you joy, that have really touched you on a soul level. The love is here. The love is absolutely here. Again, I got that. Take the time, they're saying, to really connect with your own heart, and also really take the time to reflect, is what they're saying. Really take that time to have those heart-to-heart conversations with the divine and your spiritual team as well. So that just is going back to the heart-to-hearts. There are many that are going to be having those open conversations with their beloveds. But they are also talking about reflecting, prayer, getting yourself back into a higher vibration of love and excitement. So for those of you who have been awakened a while on this twin flame journey, many of you have lost that excitement. It's like the excitement of a child, that magic. Everything seems magical. And because of everything that you've been through, because of the letdowns and being pushed away, or not knowing it was going to happen, or having fear that you were losing your beloved to another mate, or getting caught up in the obstacles and just thinking that it was pointless or impossible, they're really asking for you to let that go, to release it, and really tap into the surprises. The many surprises are going to be coming this year. For those of you who are not realizing that, or it doesn't seem like that whatsoever, things are going to be turning around very, very quickly. And they want you to really believe that, trust that, tap into that excitement that, you know what, I don't know what's going to happen. It's great that I don't, because I know that there's magical surprises. There are gifts under that tree, and I don't even need to peek at these gifts. I know they're going to be something extraordinary. They're going to be exactly what my heart has desired this whole time, and I know I don't have a thing to worry about. Those gifts are there. Those gifts are there. And if I'm not seeing it right now, that's fine, because now is the time to really just be that love, cultivate that love, and then pay it forward. But you can't pay it forward unless you give that love to yourself. So for whatever it is that you're struggling with, if it's imperfections or flaws, or feeling as if that you're not good enough in some sort of way, to really just get out of your own way. Really get out of your own way and really work on that. Work on that and be patient with yourself and compassionate with yourself. And for those struggles that for some of you have been for years in regards to loving yourself, whatever those impediments are, you have that time now while your beloved is being assisted, and you're giving your love and your prayers to them, and that's assisting them as well. But while they're going through their transitional period, having a breakdown of their old lives, their old relationships, um, being awakened and aware and understanding that there is a beloved for them and this is all that they can feel and this is the truth for them while they are going through those experiences. Take this time to know that it's about empowering yourself, and the only true way of really empowering yourself is to give yourself that love and that respect that you deserve, and to be easy on yourself and just know that nobody is perfect. No one is perfect. We're perfect in the eyes of God, but in terms of humanity and those imperfections and flaws that we think that we have, please know that you are beautiful, you are love, your light shines, and if it's been dimmed for a while, let it shine again. Let it shine again. Let's see if there's anything else that they really want to add here. I feel this really, really strongly about right now is that we have lots of things that are on the roster for this year that are going to come rather quickly. And whatever your beloved who is, whether they're in a karmic marriage that is breaking down right now and they're going through the dismantling of that, or whether you have not met your beloved in the physical yet, but perhaps are having the higher self experiences. Whatever the case may be, whatever the challenges may be, just note that they are absolutely being addressed. They are, and I get this all the time in all the videos, all of the channels that I've been doing for clients. So this is why I uploaded on the videos, that everything is being addressed. And the way to help this out and support all of it is truthfully just to be your radiant, beautiful, loving self, and to not separate yourself from love. Be the love, carry the love that you have for your beloved. Bask in it, embrace it. May that love bring you the joy and the happiness that it's meant to, and it doesn't have to depend on the physical embodiment, because that part will come. That part will come when the loving energy, the loving vibrations are high. Love is the highest vibration there is. When that energy is vibrating love, love will be attracted. It will be manifested. So as you are, as you become, so as you will experience. So as soon as we try to fight against that, we're putting up a barrier. We're putting up a block. Okay? And, the very big message for Valentine's Day really seems to be to let go of those blocks, take those blocks down, release those perspectives that are not supportive of attracting the highest level love. Release those perspectives. They're perspectives of lack. They're perspectives of that I'm not good enough, I'm not pretty enough, I'm not smart enough, whatever it is. To release those and to really be that love so that love may come. Because I guarantee that everything else is being orchestrated by the divine. It really is. And as with everything else, these are processes, and it has been challenging for many of you out there, because rather than with a soulmate where things come into harmony and things seem so just easy and you come together and you don't have those stages because you don't have that direct mirror. But with a twin flame, you do have that mirror. And so there's all that self reflection, that self work to do. And that's why when yourself comes together with yourself and you have that mirror, if you have, say, low self confidence, or if you have been within your ego and you have, if you don't have that self love and that self empowerment there, and your vibration is low, that's exactly what that mirror will reflect. Okay, it will magnify that. So that's why so many people get very frustrated when they are on a divine love journey, because it's been so long, it's been so hard. All of the purging and all of the twists and turns and things that it's exhausting. It's exhausting, but it's all about walking you back to your true identity, which is love. And when you have two people who are really one soul and two bodies, when they're both walked back to love, that is going to be worth it, believe me, because you will be able to not only bring that love to each other, which is first and foremost the mission, but then you'll be able to put your healing abilities, your divine gifts together, your healing abilities, your psychic abilities, your creative abilities, whatever your abilities are, you'll be able to take that and bring that together as a team, as a unit, and pay that forward into the world. And the world really does benefit from these love unions. So just know that this Valentine's Day, that if it is not in that embodiment yet, that it's absolutely okay, and that you are not separated from love ever. Okay, so light those pink candles, wear red, wear pink, watch a romantic movie, bake, do something that is going to be, if you want to just treat yourself to a haircut or a spa, or if you just feel like you want to take the time to play an instrument that you put down for a while, whatever is going to bring you joy. Buy yourself flowers, bring the romance factor in there. Okay, because keep this in mind, that just because you may see other people or couples out there, say, having dinner for Valentine's Day, or you see that doesn't mean that they are necessarily in harmony or happy together. It doesn't mean that love is strong between them just because you are seeing everything from the outside. So just know that, because there are a lot of couples out there who really feel alone. Okay, and for many of you, you may have your twin still currently in a karmic partnership or marriage, and they are guaranteed at this point, they are feeling that right now. They are feeling alone, they are feeling disconnected, they are feeling confused as to what to do next. They are not resonating with it, and it never really fulfilled their souls. So it really doesn't matter what you're seeing in the restaurants. It doesn't mean people are happy. It doesn't matter what you're seeing on Facebook, because some people on Facebook are putting their best face forward, right? It doesn't matter what you're seeing on Twitter, whatever, Instagram. It doesn't necessarily tell you the whole entire story. It doesn't. So those people who are in those unhappy situations and are forcing a holiday like Valentine's Day, just realize that if you have the love, you're feeling the love, you're being the love, you have something real and truthful with your beloved. you know that God has got your back. Your angels have gotten your back. That's a much better situation to be in than to be in a situation where you're unhappy and you're not resonating and you're not connecting at a soul level. So, as someone who is the awakened twin, to understand and have compassion for what your beloved may be currently going through, struggling through. So even though they have someone, say on Valentine's Day, it doesn't mean that the love is there. Because it isn't. But the more love that you have, the more empowered you are, the more that you are becoming that attracting factor, and you are able to also send that to your beloved and to help them to get through what they are about to get through in terms of taking action. So just realize that it's about shifting the perspective, seeing the divine overall truth of things, and celebrating, always seeing it as a chance to celebrate yourself, celebrate your being, celebrate how far you've come, celebrate the love and the beauty, the empowerment that you are. So I don't want to go on much longer than that, but I really am very grateful that Archangel Chamuel and Raphael had me channel these messages, and I don't know if you can tell, probably you can, that like as I went on, I really tapped into their energy in terms of bringing those energies out. I just kind of got that excitement about it. And let this be a really beautiful time. Okay, and you know, if you want to put stones, like I have my rose quartz here with my love herbs, and just to empower myself and to celebrate love. That's what it's all about. So in fact, Valentine's Day can be any day. Sorry, candy companies, card companies. You're getting too expensive anyhow. $6 for a card, come on. But I hope that, you know, this has really helped to give you some things to think about, and to not be sad, but to be really, really happy that that things are moving along. And again, if you are someone who is awakened and you are trying to figure out what to do next because you are currently in a relationship that's not working out, or a marriage that's not working out, just know that that everything that's happening to you is for a reason. That disconnect that you're feeling is absolutely telling you divine truth, and there's guidance there. And if you're not feeling it, it really means that you know, that person is no longer in the highest good to be within your life. And the person that you are feeling, that love and that intensity that you are feeling, that those emotions keep coming, and you keep thinking of that person all the time because there's that connection. That's the real intense soul connection there. And that keeps coming, and those signs keep coming because there are very real messages for you, and there's real guidance there to pay attention to. So pay attention to it, because you're not crazy, and it's there for you, and you're going to see that there's going to be a lot of changes in your life, and there may be some difficulties in terms of ending the old and beginning the new, but to just keep the faith that it's all for the best, and the best is yet to come, and that no relationship has ever been a waste of time. Every single relationship, all people that we make connections with, they come into our lives for reasons. They help us to grow. They help us to learn. So to be thankful for all of those connections is really important there, even the very difficult ones, and probably especially the very, very difficult ones, because we get to learn the most through a lot of painful experiences. But it will all be going in the right direction. So if you have any comments or anything that you would like to add, definitely add it below. And I'm wishing all of you a very, very beautiful Valentine's Day, wishing that you would be the love, embrace romance, embrace that energy and be that energy, and just be really, really kind to yourself. For those of you who are really guided to have a session or reading with me, I am available. I will check to see if we resonate with each other, because everything I do is by vibrational match. And you can go to theparanormalpriestess.com to inquire about a reading. I also do spirit extraction services for those who are having really dark interferences, psychic attacks, and things of that nature. And of course, I check if you are a vibration with that as well. I offer 30 minutes, and I also offer an hour. So I'm here for you guys. I'm going to leave all that information in the description. If any of you who are new to In Flames are interested, I'm here. I can help confirm, clarify, validate, bring these messages through, as well as, speak to you and listen to you and hear you out, because I know a lot of people don't understand these experiences and this journey. And since I am on this path, I can definitely understand it. So I'm here for you. So thank you so much. Thank you, subscribers. I appreciate all of you. Thank you, clients. It's been amazing. And if you are guided to do so and you haven't already, please subscribe. I'm also on social media, on Twitter and Facebook, and I'm going to leave that in the description as well. Thanks, guys. And I will see you next week. From the heart of the darkness is born the light. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.